Farming is not the easiest this year. It's been probably the most stressful year I've ever put in, trying to be, never mind trying to run a business, but to be a grower. It's been very, very difficult. June harvest was good, reasonably good. Conditions were sown for June for harvest. June sowings were good, and then July just went backwards. We were actually, someone says to me, Stephen, you must have been on holidays. And I go, why? He says, you're a great tan. And I said, that's from looking up to God, praying for rain. And I said, now I'm looking up to God, praying it'll stop rain. But it hasn't stopped. The rainfall around the country, Athenry 247, Dunsany, which is our area, 187. That's quarter of a year's rainfall in 1 month. Issue now is we're into the first week in August and land is absolutely saturated. We're not even getting into the crops that we sowed in maybe the beginning of July for now. You see in the background, it's a 5-hectare field of spinach and other crops, just totally yellow. You can't walk on it, never mind bring a tractor into it. There's pressure on not just me, as what I do, every single grower with his broccoli, his cauliflower, the grain man. You know, all these guys, we're all stressed, wondering, are we going to get our crops in? Are we going to survive the year? Is things going to pick up? Are we going to finish off the last 4 weeks of sowing, which we have to do? If things don't change in the next 10 days, our season is over. It's finished for the year. This behind us here is spinach and red chard, which was sowed probably 10th or 12th of June. It was for this week's harvest. We knew from last week we were never going to harvest it. We knew last week it was just starting to turn yellow. The ground, you couldn't walk in your shoes or your boots getting stuck on the ground, which meant this week I had no crop. The land's been paid for, the fertilizer has been put in, the work has been done, and we have nothing to show for it. The weather doesn't look like it's going to change. It's improved a little bit, all right, which we'll accept, no problem. Saturday, I think they're talking another close to 20 mil again. But next week is looking a bit better, so I'm kind of feeling we will get back to what we should be doing. Preparing soil and getting sowings in for end of August, September sales. And that's what's on my mind at the moment. And that's my worry at the moment, will that happen? Because our business can be very fast moving, and like weather or like different fields, we have to be able to have the option to change within an hour of where we're going. If you're dependent on contractors, that's not going to happen. So we invested very heavily the last 7 or 8, about 10 years in having all our own equipment to do whatever we need to do at any time of the day or week. I don't see an answer just yet. I think at the end of the season, you can see, we definitely will hear and see an awful lot more of issues that the farmer had this year. We were just talking about the month of July. The problem just hasn't been the month of July. And yes, the problem has been weather. Everything we've talked about has been weather. I'm 25 years grown, and I've never seen a wet July like this before. The fear is next week, will I be able to get my trailers and my machinery into harvest it? That's the next worry. And hopefully we will. You know, hopefully we will. This month is, I think, the making or breaking of farms. I really do believe that. It's going to be a very, very difficult year.